Hi, Randee from Quad Education here, helping students get into their dream college. Today's question comes to us from an SAT exam, but you could find a similar question on the ACT just the same. The question reads, if the mean of the 5 numbers above is 1600, what is the value of x? Well, to answer this question, I like to use a technique that I call the average piece wheel. And how the average piece wheel works is that it has 3 main components. The first component is the total of the items. The second component is the number of items itself. And the third component is the mean. And how it works is that the total divided by the number of items gives us the mean. The total divided by the mean gives us the number of items. And the number of items times the mean gives us the total. So let's give that a try for this problem. So the only information we have so far is that the mean of the 5 numbers above is 1600. So the number of items would be the 5 numbers, and the mean of those 5 numbers is 1600. And as we said before, the number of items times the mean, so 5 times 1600, would give us a total of 8,000. So that means that when these numbers are added together, the sum is going to be 8,000. To solve for x, we would now need to total the numbers that we do have, the 700 plus 1200 plus 1600 plus 2000, and that would total 5,500. And those added to our x should equal 8,000. To solve for x, we would then subtract 5,500 from both sides, and we would find that x is equal to 2,500. Now, this is the short answer section of section 4 of the SAT. So we would simply grid in a 2,500 for 2,500. Now, the same technique can be used for a more difficult problem, like the one below. Here we have Andrew and Maria each collected 6 rocks, and the masses of the rocks are shown in the table above. The mean of the masses of the rocks Maria collected is 0.1 kilogram greater than the mean of the masses of the rocks that Andrew collected. What is the value of x? So now we have 2 separate piece wheels. We have one for Andrew, we'll call this one A, and we have one for Maria, we'll call this one M. Now, they told us that there are 6 rocks that were collected. So in both cases, the number of items are 6. Now, we have the totals above. We don't have the means, but we have the totals. If we were to total Andrew's masses, we would see that Andrew has a total of 16.8. So we can put that right here. Now, we don't know the mean, we don't know the total of Maria's items yet because there is an x still in there. But if we total the other numbers before the x, we would have 14.8 plus x. So let's start with Andrew. We have 2 components there, so we could figure out the third component. The total, which is 16.8, divided by the number of items, which is 6, will give us our mean. And when we divide 16.8 by 6, we find out that the mean is 2.8. Now, our problem tells us that the mean of the masses of the rocks that Maria collected is 0.1 kilogram greater than the mean of the masses of the rocks that Andrew collected. So since Andrew's mean was 2.8, 0.1 kilogram more than that would be 2.9. Now that we have 2 components for the average piece wheel for Maria, we can figure out what the total is. We have 6 items with a mean of 2.9. 6 times 2.9 is going to give us a total of 17.4. So our 14.8 plus x has to equal 17.4. When we subtract 14.8 from both sides, we now find out that our x is going to be equal to 2.6. And that is our answer. This is also a grid-in question. So we would simply grid in a 2.6 to answer this question. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on tackling SAT and ACT concepts. Bye for now.